To ask your question, I would like to ask a question here. You've really done a lot of work and it's really awesome what you've done so far. So I want to ask, as a kind of motivational answer, you're a medical doctor by profession, and now you're doing something like a gig, kind of. So I don't know how easy what is for you, or were you mandated to learn R before you can be kind of comfortable working in the industry in which you are now?
Okay.
Share your experience and let us know how the journey so far. I would love to know that.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that wonderful question. I think the first is to say there was no time at any time that I was mandated to learn R. At no time did that ever happen. And basically, the truth is, I don't work. I'm in the clinical sector. I'm in the clinical field, meaning that I am not one of the tech guys that run analysis or anything for any of the institutions that I've worked with. Okay, I'm not in the monitoring and evaluation unit. I'm not in any of those sectors that is into coding or programming. I'm more clinical than any of those. I'm just purely clinical, if I can put it that way. But the motivation has always been, way before I even joined the public health sector, I started even while I was still in the clinical field. It's about wanting to be able to deliver the best services, high quality services to your clients. And the good thing, my favorite quote that I put there is that even while you try to do all of these things, when you try to give in your best and the rest of them, there has to be a way for you to measure exactly what is the output, what is the outcome from all the efforts that you are putting in. It is a different thing to have the best of intentions and to always want to give the best, but it's also a different ballgame completely to measure if, yes, your inputs are giving the outputs as you expected, as you wished that they would be. So it's more of the desire to always implement quality, the desire to always measure safety that drove me into learning data science. Because to me, I always say that behind all of this is the ability to understand the data that you have, make sense of it, and you use that to improve your performance. We almost always say when you want to improve something, what's your baseline performance? What's your target? How are you able to use your baseline information to identify where the gaps are coming from and take pragmatic approaches to solving these things? Somebody has to be in the middle that understands both the clinical, the monitor and evaluation and the rest of them. Because and with my friend, my brother and a few other people, we agree that maybe the people who need data most are more or less like the clinical team, because they are the ones who are always implementing. I think this is one of the reasons why I learned it. So I'm generally saying in any field where you are, learning data really shouldn't be restricted to a few people who probably are the data experts. You might not have to be the expert in your section, but if you really, really want to understand what is going on, how to make things get better, then you need to understand the data that is coming from your institution, from your organization. R gives you that opportunities. So I took it and I'm still taking it.